Tiberius was never meant to rule Rome. Born in 42 BC, he was the son of Tiberius Claudius Nero and Livia Drusilla. When his mother married Emperor Augustus, Tiberius became part of the imperial family, but always overshadowed by others. He was a skilled general, winning victories in Germania and along the Danube. Yet he was cold, withdrawn, and often seen as reluctant. Augustus adored his grandsons and preferred them as heirs. But fate intervened one by one. Augustus' chosen successors died young. And so, reluctantly, Augustus adopted Tiberius as his son and heir. In the year 14 AD, Augustus died. Tiberius, now in his mid-50s, ascended the throne. Rome greeted its new emperor with uncertainty. Was he a capable ruler, or merely a shadow forced upon them? At first, Tiberius seemed hesitant to wield absolute power. He pretended to decline the throne, as if the burden was too heavy. But behind this mask lay a man who trusted no one. He soon relied on Lucius Aelius Caesarius, commander of the Praetorian Guard. Caesarius became his right hand, tightening control over Rome. The Praetorian Guard moved closer to the city, giving Caesarius immense influence. Accusations of treason spread like wildfire. Senators and nobles lived in fear, for a whisper could mean execution. Rome turned into a city of shadows where loyalty was uncertain and betrayal was rewarded. Tiberius despised Rome. The politics, the whispers, the constant suspicion weighed on him. And so, in the year 26 AD, he left the capital and retreated to the island of Capri. There, he built the magnificent Villa Jovis, perched on cliffs high above the sea. From its marble halls, he ruled the empire in absentia, sending letters and decrees back to Rome. Capri was a paradise of beauty, but beneath its shining surface, it became something far darker. On Capri, Tiberius surrendered himself to indulgence. Ancient historians, especially Suetonius, tell us of shocking tales: naked youths and maidens forced into his service, pools where children were trained to swim around him, nicknamed his little fishes, banquets of lust where nothing was forbidden. Whether exaggerated or not, these accounts reveal how Rome remembered him as an emperor corrupted by absolute power, drowning in excess. Capri, once a place of natural beauty, became known as a palace of sin. Meanwhile in Rome, Caesarius tightened his grip. With the emperor absent, he executed rivals and spread terror. It seemed Caesarius was the true ruler of Rome. But Tiberius was not blind. From his villa on Capri, he plotted quietly. In 31 AD, the Senate, acting under his orders, suddenly turned on Caesarius. The once mighty commander was dragged from his seat, executed, and his body thrown to the mob. Rome, which had trembled under Caesarius, now trembled under Tiberius. Suspicion deepened. Trials and executions continued. For every noble, survival depended on silence. The final years of Tiberius were filled with isolation. He rarely left Capri, haunted by fear, mistrust, and the weight of his own sins. In 37 AD, at the age of 77, he died. Some claimed it was natural. Others whispered that Caligula, his heir, smothered him with a pillow to ensure he would never rise again. When news of his death reached Rome, the people celebrated. No mourning, no sorrow, only relief that the shadow had lifted. Tiberius remains one of Rome's most complex emperors. A gifted general, yet remembered for cruelty. A ruler who brought stability, yet lived in fear. A man who turned an island paradise into a symbol of depravity. His story is a lesson carved into history. When power isolates and suspicion replaces trust, paradise itself can become a prison.